everyone. I want to say a big thank you to all new subscribers and people checking out the channel. I haven't drawn in a really long time, so I might be a little rusty. I just took a kind of a week break to get some other things done, and now I'm back with drawing. And this drawing was requested by a really good friend of mine. His name's Dustin, and really good. He's a huge Power Ranger fan, so I'll try to do this as best as I can for you, man. So I think to start I'm using a 4H, and I'll push a little darker so you can see the lines. But I'd start with the visor and then do proportions from there. So I'm just making these lines. I'm kind of doing it in my own style. I'm sticking with the basic way it looks. I want to add my own little, just my own little edginess to the lines and things. So you have that point, these basic goggle shapes. It almost looks like, it's not really, but it kind of looks like a peanut, but towards the, oh my gosh, it does look like a peanut. It looks like one of those ones that you break. But towards the ends, it gets pointy, not pointy, but it rounds off, kind of. Oh my gosh, it really does. I want some peanuts now, I'm hungry. So then from this mark, make a little mark, divide it in half, then a mark here and here, and I'll tell you why later. But for the top section of the helmet, now that you got this simple peanut shape, you want to add, it's going to be about one of these from there to there plus 2. So 1, so take that measurement of this, 1, so roughly with your eyes 2, it's about that high. So you can just make a line if you want, but I hope these lines show up on camera better. I'm making it a little darker than normal. But a line that's going to go like that. And it's going to round off. It almost reminds me, I don't know why, like a hamburger shape. Or as it gets towards the top, it's almost squished a little. And I'll show you what I mean. So then about one, right here, make another line. That's going to be where the eyes kind of sit. The eyes will sit there. Then for the mask, for the lower mouth, it's about 2 of these. So 1 of that length, so about right there, and then 1 more. And then you got the basic lower mouth shape. You can see I'm just doing the rough lines. So now I'm going to use a darker lead and really get into it. This is a pretty difficult drawing because the lines you got to get right. So a line here, make a line here where we started. These lines are going to arch up and they're going to sit basically above the eyes. There's like the upper eyelids. So just curve it and then make it curve towards the end of the head. And as it gets to that 1/3 mark, about right here, that's where it's going to be. So you're going to have another line. So you have that line, then you have another line. So where the eye, it covers the eye. Think of it as a big eyelid for that, and then it comes down, and that's where we made that original mark. That's where that eye line goes to. And so you have this lip that overlaps like that. Same thing with this side, do the same thing. Curve the line in. And you want to keep it pretty symmetrical. Then same here. And we'll draw the eyes in. Right now we'll get the eyes in. So on this side and this side, I'm just going to erase that little mark. So you kind of have these 2 arches coming out, so you can draw that real simple. Then for the eye, it's black. It's just this real simple half circle shape. So draw the eye in on both sides like that. And then under the eye you have another line that kind of curves out and it meets the eye. And what happens, there's a dip in the eye on the helmet, so you want to make a line below it, and you can see it's kind of the curve of the helmet itself. Then it's going to go down, so do it one on that side and then the same on this side. And you can see it almost looks like 2 eyes, almost like frog looking eyes. The way it looks now, it looks like a frog with the teeth. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I don't know why I'm sweating so much. And then for this side, This goes in. Another line just like that line, make it kind of curve inward, then curve it down. So there's two curved lines. And then make the rest of the shape kind of like this. It comes in. That's going to be where the teeth mark is. And, you know, be artistic with it. Make your own lines and things. You don't have to do it exactly like I do them. Then for the top of it is pretty flat. It's not completely round, but it's not exactly a complete circle. It's almost flat like. So make sure you make the head of it like that. Then where that is, make a little right in that middle line, erase, because we're gonna put the rest of it. So same on this side. See this basic shape? You kind of got this shape that comes in. The same on this side. Basic shape. I don't get why I'm sweating. I mean, I'm in the basement, it's cool. Then another line, you have a diamond shape right here, so the diamond's fairly big. So just have fun, make it really cool looking though. So I'm just drawing the diamond. Then shading part of it in. Then a line about right here on the diamond, and it goes like this. There's a bunch of lines you gotta get with this character. Then this line comes up, and it's got this little shape that goes all the way to the back of the helmet. So now we got the eyes. It's really darkening the eyes. They're like pure black color. You got the basic shape. So I'm just going to take the blending stone. I'm just going to make little shadows on this just to make it a variation, because right now, you know, everything's kind of looking just like lines. I'm just going to add a couple of this just so you can start to see the different things pop out. Then right here you got two nostrils, so they're just little rectangular parts that go down about right in this area. They're almost at the top of where the teeth are. There's a line with the teeth, it's right there. So for the teeth, let's finish, make the marks darker for the original helmet shape we start with. Jeez, I hate it when lead breaks. Crap! And then right here, it kind of wraps around the white part. So just bring this, and the teeth, there's teeth on the bottom too from the helmet. So you just want to kind of bring it in and keep that shape, but make sure you're leaving space to do the rest of it. Kind of like that, and then these lines will go in and go like that and wrap all the way around. For the teeth, from this view you have one here, and another. So you see about 3 from this angle. Sometimes you can see more, but it depends on the angle. And you can shade those in. On the bottom, same thing, make the teeth right here. They start about where this line ends. So 1, 2, 3, and then you'll see a couple more. I'm just making that part. So basically, just to finish up, now that you got all these shapes and things, you have almost a perfect horizontal line right here. This is to the bottom of the mask, and it goes about that long. Kind of ends right where the teeth, and then it comes down. And flat on the bottom. Kind of this real simple shape. And it's got a line on the inside. It's almost these two lines. But more importantly, you just want to get the basic shape. And then as it comes down the side of the face, you got that, and then basically you have not really the nose, it's not the nose, but that part, you know, above the lip. It just comes like that, and then the lip itself, about right there, make two dots. And the top, it's a very realistic lip looking shape. At the top you have a line like that, and then the bottom lip. Oh my gosh! Yeah! Keeps breaking! I've never had lead break this much. This is like bad luck or something. But just like that. So you got the lip shape. Then, you know, just add your shadows. And I'm going to take a darker mechanical pencil. This slide's really good, and just finish up with the eyes. Really push the values so you can see the things better. And then for the mask, you know, make this very dark. So take your time, fill this all in. Once you got all that in, then it's pretty much finished. The Green Ranger man. That's pretty much it. You could, right at this point, you could just fast forward if you want. I'm not going to do too much except shade some more parts. You know, right now I'm just getting the shading in for the mask. There you go, just, I'll make it darker as I go on, but, you know, that's pretty much the basic thing. Work on any uneven, oh my, this lead has never broke this much. This is insane to me. Like, I've never been this confused. Why is the lead breaking this much? That's like freaking 5 times. But so just with this, just go back any lines you want to redo. You know, just go in and finish the lines up. Add your value where you want it. I'm just going to work on fine-tuning it, but ultimately that's like the basic shape for the thing. And a good tip is make lines that go, like, see right now I'm just making lines. I'm making these lines that kind of run on the plane. In other words, these lines are flat and curved. So it's like I'm making those lines. Like right here, see how the facial mask would be going downward towards the chin. So I'm making these lines that are at a slant towards the chin just to keep it consistent. That's pretty much it, and then just finish up like these lines would be better off. I shade them by going completely vertical, because it's going vertical like that. You can see now, just by doing a little bit of the shading, it really pops out more. So just take your time, finish the shading, and hopefully that's the finished thing. Thanks everyone for watching, and a lot more drawings coming up. Thank you.